Good job, darling.
All right, you guys, so this is what my son first started off riding a bike. We were actually down in Fort Stevens and we were fishing. And in the Fort Stevens campground, how old were you? I think he was how old, love?
I think he had just turned 2.
Just turned 2. He started going down everything that was the most difficult, the steepest hill, the bumpiest trail. And we're like, wow, he's actually got some skill. And so he went from this, and for his 3rd birthday, we bought him this new Stacyc 12 e-drive. You can tell the back tires are completely bald. He rode this everywhere. I'll put in some little clips and videos of when he unwrapped it and how excited he was. How much did you like it, Michael? Talk a little bit about it.
10.
Come on over here.
Me too.
Yeah, you too. So we kept this bike. Oh, reliability, you guys. This bike was probably the best Stacyc that we bought. We've literally done nothing to it. We blew 1 fuse on it. And Michael is probably the hardest I've ever seen any kid on it. I mean, you see all the motocross videos where they're racing little Stacyc. You're like, that's nothing what my son does. So it's a turn on. There's a light indicator. Goes wide open. Wyatt, you want to try riding it for the camera? Yeah. Okay. So Wyatt will try it. Go ahead, jump on, son. So Wyatt, of course, hold on, Wyatt. Wyatt has been riding motorcycles and 4-wheelers with us, just like with Michael. And I mean, I have them, you know, right with me at all times. This thing comes with 3 stages. There's a super slow, a medium, and a fast pace. Michael, I think he was on the slow speed for maybe 2 days, and then he was like, I want more power. So we opened it all the way up for him, stuck him out in this big hay field where there's nothing to really get him hit or hurt. And Michael just progressed until now you see him on a bunch of our short videos that he really knows how to ride. Yeah. All right, Wyatt. Go ahead and show me.
Okay, guys. On your mark, get set, go!
Oh, bye. Bye, Daddy.
Woohoo! Good job.
Sorry.
Ready, go! All right.
Give it gas, bud.
Woohoo! Yeah! Woohoo!
Oh, the battery died.
Oh, I thought it was charged.
So you can just see how easy it is. And you know what's really cool, you guys? Start your son off with something small, something that he can manhandle, because I had a friend that started off with this next Stacyc I'll show you. His son got scared, and that's it, doesn't ride it. Start him off small. I know it's a lot of money to start small when they outgrow it within 6 months, but I think it gives, like my son, the confidence to go, hey, I can do more. Hey, I can do more. And he just progressively steps up. Don't go from like a 12 to, hey, he's ready to rock and roll on this next huge one, because that's not how it works. So let's go over here. So we progressed Michael up to the Stacyc e-drive. We went with the brushless motor. I'd like to say this bike was, you know, no trouble. Unfortunately, we've had lots of trouble with this bike. So he crashed on it. He broke the twist throttle, so we had to fix that. Broke something in the wiring. This 90 back here, here's the 90 degree where the sprocket goes on. We've gone through 3 of these, so we've had lots of issues with that. And there's also a gearbox that's in front of that, which I can't really show you. He's taken that out too. That's a cheap piece. That's only $10. This part back here is I think it's $150. And these Stacycs now, I mean, when we bought these, that was $500, and this was $700, and now they're in the thousands. So we really like them. So we'll get Michael his helmet on, and he'll demonstrate how fast this thing goes. Go for it. Okay, so Michael has his bike turned on. You can see he's big for it, but I think, I really feel like, yeah, he's ready for a gas-powered motorcycle, and which we did buy, and we're going to show you that in a second. But he rode this until we were like, okay, he's tearing out the rear end on it, a couple, 3 times. Okay, so You can tell Michael's way too big for this bike. We let him ride that thing, and maybe that's why as he started breaking it. I'm going to show you some more footage of hills and climbs and jumps and stuff that he was doing. Okay, go ahead and rip it around. Show him the power. I mean, it's a great way, you guys, to get your kid involved in motorcycles, and you're not going to get hurt. Michael, rip up that and go up to the garage door and come back. See how you can keep his feet down, you guys? It really helps his stability. But yet you can ride a wheelie just like on a regular. Stacyc has a dead battery, but Wyatt can just push it around like a balance bike. I'm telling you, whoever designed these things should get a medal because they're awesome to have something fun with your kid. So we'll go back to Michael. All right, Michael. So we set up an obstacle course in our barn where you can go ahead and rip up that. Yeah. Come on down this way, Michael. Here comes my son now on his Stacyc. Up the jump.
Good job.
Yeah. Okay, here he comes over our trailers. Perfect. All right, Michael, pull us a wheelie straight up. See, look how the boys get to play together. And why it's on a Stacyc, but it's basically a balance bike. So even if the battery dies out, and look how he's getting comfortable with that. He's feeling the grips, he's walking. A+, I love him. All right, Michael, show us a wheelie. Perfect. What do you think, Mom? Do you like that? Do you feel like your kids are safe?
Yeah, they're nice and low to the ground, and they're fast, but they're geared for kids, and you can moderate how fast they go. If they're not comfortable yet, gear it slower, and they're even safer.
Perfect. Ready? Okay, so Michael has progressed off his Stacyc 16E drive, and we went ahead and bought him a TTR 50. I shouldn't say we bought him because there's definitely things he has to do to earn it. So the reason why we went with this bike, you guys, is because it's electric start. Because when your son's out there and he falls over, even though Michael has been around bikes and he knows how to roll start him and stuff like that, he has a hard time kick starting them. So we went with the TTR 50 with a push button electric start. Before Michael starts this up, you guys, we're gonna talk real quick. This I think is super important, and I tell all my friends this. If you want your son to love motorcycles, buy something that you can ride that is, just barely big enough to pack your fat butt around. And so I bought the little 110, and that way Michael and I, it's almost identical, the same power, and we can ride around together. Don't buy yourself a 450R or something you're gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna show my boys how to ride, and you're stuck in first gear because you're gonna get really frustrated really quick riding with your kid. Buy a little bike. They're super fun. You can do wheelies on them. You can show your son how to do cool, fun tricks. Hey, Max, are you in the camera? Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just really enjoyable. Buy a bike, you guys, that's really close to your son, and your son will really enjoy riding with you. And you'll enjoy riding with your son.
Go.
So we basically have to put soak on and turn the key on and start it up. So here we go.
All right, go ahead and ride it around. Show us how.
Oh, actually.
These little 50s, you guys, any Honda, Yamaha, all the little 50s are very cold-blooded. So, let them warm up. Kill it. I think it's too far. So here's the little TTR 110. What's awesome is my son will eventually, probably in another year or so, he'll be switching over to this. Wyatt will hopefully be riding that little 50 with his brother. And this is why Wyatt has such good motor skills. You know, he's on it, he's with me. We ride around together, nice and slow. Wyatt, why'd you fire it up? You know how to start it? He's on. He's on. Go ahead and hit the starter. Hit it again. Starter. So, you guys, I just encourage you to get out,